Hello, this is Curtis Crowe, the Photo Pro here, and today we're going to talk about virtual copies. Now, before I get started, I'm going to remind you that Lightroom is a non-destructive system. It takes the photos and it creates a document that allows you to make changes to the photos without actually changing those photos. Now, that being said, virtual copies are simply taking a entry within that program and copying it. So you're still having one photo, but it's allowing you to make multiple copies of that photo when you're in the program. And you can make multiple changes to each entry. So I hope that didn't confuse you, but I believe me showing you is going to make more sense. So what we have here is we have a photo. And let's say I want to do a virtual copy of it. All you have to do is right click it and create a virtual copy. Super easy. Super easy. Now, as you can see, there's another photo now down here. We got 2 of 2 and 1 of 2. So now I can make any additional changes that I want to make. So let's say I want to keep this wide angle shot here, but I want to tighten it in a little bit. So we go ahead and we do one of these. We'll make it a little bit taller there. And boom. Well, now I got a closer full body shot of them. And let's say I want to go ahead and do another virtual copy. Now it's going to say 2 of 2 and 3 of 3. Even though I made a virtual copy of the 2 of 2, it doesn't do any kind of weird math or anything. It just sees that it's already a virtual copy and it's going to add to the virtual copy pool, you could say. And as you can see, I still have the rest of the photo here, even though I made a virtual copy of a cropped image. And it allows me to go ahead and make any other changes I want. So now I have one photo that's now got 3 versions of cropping for it. Now you might be thinking to yourself, wow, this sounds a lot like snapshots, because snapshots allow you to take a photo and create multiple versions of the edits for it. But the key difference between snapshots and virtual copies is virtual copies makes a copy in your film strip down below. The important thing about that is the fact that when I go to select all and export, when it goes into the folder with all the different photos, it's going to give me this photo, and this photo for the client. It's all going to be put into the folder for me. Where snapshots, it'll only send me the current snapshot that is selected. So I don't get both versions of the photo. Now, virtual copies has many different purposes. You could also use it for changing different colors. You can try doing different effects. If you want virtual copies for vignetting, you can do that. You can have virtual copies for crazier edits if you want to try one of these edits over here, or any of your other presets, or just fiddle around on the right hand side to customize your photo just the way you want it. But it really unlocks a lot of doors for you. So I hope this video helps you to use it and learn from it, so that way you can make multiple copies of the photo without actually having to go, oh, okay, here's all these edits that I want to do, export. Here's all these edits I want to do, export. Here's all these edits I want to do, export. Instead, create 3 virtual copies, edit them the way you want, and then move on. And then once you're ready to export your whole photo shoot, just export them all. It's that easy. All right, well, that's about all the time I have for today. This has been Curtis Crowe, the Photo Pro, and as I always do, toodles.